For today's video, we're going to look at some Homer Laughlin specialty platters. We've looked at specialty platters before in previous videos that involve luster trims like this one. Luster trims were used from roughly 1912 to the early 1930s, and then they were replaced by wash trims or fadeaway trims, early 30s to the 1950s. But before either of these styles, there was a special group of platters from a specific time period, roughly 1909 to 1912. This is like the end of art china and before the lusters. So they have 5 things in common. Number 1, they come from that specific time frame, again 1909 to 1912. Number 2, they have a blended tint on the verge. So we see this dark green wash that's going on the verge of all 3 of these. There's also a dark blue, there's a dark purple, but dark green is going to be the most common. Number 3, there are gold stamps on the blended tint. And if I turn this, you can see that ring that's on that dark green, all those gold stamps. This one's a little worn, but they're there. Number 4, they have scattered gold stamps on the rim, and it's sort of like a little star flower. Again, all the 3 that I have out today will have those star flower stamps. And number 5, there's always some type of large floral decal in the center, whether it be roses like this or irises. Usually it's going to be roses with like snowballs, or there are different other floral treatments. And you will not find these patterns on dinnerware. This is just specialty wear like the platters. You may even find them on salad nappies, but you're not going to find a full set like 96 pieces with cups and saucers and plates and sugars and creamers and so forth. Now, since these platters are made in this specific time frame, there's only about 5 shapes that you're going to find. The 3 that I have out are white granite staples. That's this one. It's 17 inches. The Angelus, which this one's 15 inches. And Niagara, which is 18 inches. The other 2 shapes I don't have examples of. They're Hudson and Genesee. So the Angelus, Hudson, Niagara, Genesee, and white granite staples are the 5 shapes that you will find this particular decoration on these platters of different sizes. Now, what's interesting about this way they decorated these pieces is that it actually is a remnant of Laughlin art china. And I don't mean to claim that these platters are Laughlin art china. It's just that the way they are decorated with this gold stamp on this green tint actually was first used on Laughlin art china pieces. And I have 3 of those to show. This is an unhandled nut dish, and these all have the princess decals on them. For this particular gold stamp, they did a fern motif, but it's the same dark green tint that's going on. This is a handled nut dish. There's your Laughlin art china gold marking, and a geisha jug, which is related to Golden Gate. So these special platters, they're not very difficult to find. When I see them in antique malls or even on eBay, they are generally way overpriced. They're not hard to find. They're out there. You shouldn't have to pay a lot for them. There are 2 on eBay right now as I'm making this video. One of them's like $155. This Niagara piece I bought at an antique mall a couple months ago. I only paid $6 for it. So they're out there. They're curiosities in the sense that they are related to Laughlin art china, and they're made for such a short period of time. So that should do it. Quick little video on some specialty platters.